What's up guys, this is Yasser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Frag, and today I'm going to talk about 5 other loose attars from the house of Ajmal. So at number 5 is Royal Propose. Now this is a simple blend of orange note along with some mango accord. Now this is pretty linear, costs around 200 for a 6 ml, not that expensive. Now in my opinion this suits teenagers the most, because that mango accord along with that orange nuance would suit teenagers more than matured men. So does not necessarily mean that matured men who is in their 30 plus or 40 plus should not use it, but this is just my personal opinion, because I personally would not enjoy wearing this one, but otherwise no harm in wearing any fragrance. There is no gender or age limit for any fragrance in general, but if you want to classify and if you have many fragrances in your collection, then in that sense you can classify this as a teenager fragrance. So a simple and linear fragrance of orange and mango accord, more suitable for the teenagers in my opinion. So performance wise, pretty decent, projects about 2 hours and gives a decent lasting of 7 to 8 hours. Very versatile in my opinion, goes with any weather. So at number 4 is Aqua, which is again from their loose attar. This also costs around 200 for a 6 ml, pretty decent price. The first 2 that I spoke are from their lowest range of attars, so during discounts it can go even lesser, about 150 to 160. This is again more suitable for the summers. It has that nice fruity opening similar to Invictus, not an Invictus clone, similar to Invictus because of that fruity accord with some melon and cucumber. A beautiful opening, great for the summers. In the dry down you would get some violet floral sort of a vibe. So performance wise, pretty decent again. 2 hours of projection, 8 to 9 hours of lasting. Both are great for the summers. Now at number 3, now this is a little complex fragrance, that is Misk A. Now this costs around 650 for a 6 ml. A little complex, like I said. For some reason when I tested this on my inner elbow, this gave me a burning sensation. I'm not sure why. Maybe some of the notes in this is not suiting my skin. Does not mean that everybody should get the same reaction, because it depends on your skin sensitivity towards certain ingredients used. So Misk A is a little complex blend. It has that leathery animalic green herbal sort of opening along with some saffron. It has that spicy accord to it with that overall leathery animalic green spiciness. Those who like Jannatul Firdaus, the green color one, will definitely like this one because it leans more towards that sort of a smell. I'm personally not a huge fan of the opening, but after 30 minutes it goes more into that amber, leather and musk along with some incensey vibe. After 5 hours it again evolves slightly into that wet mud sort of a nuance. So this is a complex structure, like I said, not meant for beginners. It evolves after every few hours, and that's the beauty of this one. So in case you like complex blends, if you like experimenting different types of those complex blends, and if you're bored of those usual blends that you get, try this one. That is Misk A, 650 for a 6 ml, little expensive but very interesting. Not a crowd pleaser, so don't try this and go to office thinking that you'll get compliments from your colleagues. Do not try this to office. Performance wise, very great, 3 to 4 hours of projection if you're indoors, and a great lasting of 12 to 14 hours on skin. So beautiful blend if you like complex type of fragrance. So it is not a simple one, it is not a crowd pleaser. Don't wear it to impress your loved one. Women are not going to like this, take it for granted, unless they are into complex fragrance, which is very rare. So that is Misk A at number 3. Now at number 2 is again from their cheap category. It costs around 200, that is White Oud. Now don't go by the name White Oud. There is no oud in this at all. This is more of the fresh fruity category of fragrance. So it opens up with a nice citrus and melon note and a beautiful jasmine accord along with some other white florals. So a beautiful fruity floral type of fragrance. It is not too floral to make it feminine. It is very subtle, very nicely blended, goes easily as a unisex fragrance. So definitely give it a try if you like those nice fruity floral type of summer fragrance. A great fragrance for the summers again. Decent projection of 2 hours, good lasting of 8 to 10 hours. Definitely give it a try if you want nice budget summer type of fragrance. That is White Oud. Don't get carried away by the name Oud there. At number 1 is Patchouli Khususi. Now this is a little interesting because if you compare the patchouli that you get in Aqua di Gio Profumo and various other designer fragrance or Armaf and other fragrance which has patchouli, this is very different. Now the one that most men love in Aqua di Gio is that dark green sort of spicy patchouli. The patchouli here is very different. It says Patchouli Khususi. Now Khususi means special in Arabic. Now the 6 ml costs $7.50 here, and the patchouli, like I said, is a little different from the usual patchouli that you get in other fragrance, because the other fragrance has that dark green spicy accord. This is more of the light green sort of an accord, and along with that light green leafy sort of opening in the dry down, it turns into that beautiful creamy vanilla. And that vanilla creaminess starts only after 3 to 4 hours. So that's the beauty of this one. I don't know if you have taste towards such patchouli blends, or if you only like the dark green spicy patchouli, you may not like this one, because this is more on the soft lighter side of green leafiness. And after 3 to 4 hours, like I said, it gives that creamy vanilla nuance. So if you like that kind of blend, definitely give it a try. Performance wise, pretty decent, 2 hours of projection and 8 to 10 hours of lasting. So that is Patchouli Khususi from the Loose Attars of Ajmal, costs around $7.50. So that's about today's list. Let me know in case you have tried any of these. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time soon. Keep sharing the videos. Cheers.